President John Dramani Mahama, during his address at the National Thanksgiving Service, directed the Chief of Staff and the Ghana Education Service to release the stored food items to schools. It was in the wake of dire constraints caused by food shortages in schools.
It was necessary to provide immediate intervention in terms of food to our wards in the various secondary schools across the country. It's because of complaints we received directly and indirectly through CHAS that not sufficient provision had been made by the previous Akufo-Addo-Bawumia-led MPP government in terms of feeding our students currently in school. More definite plans are put in place to provide funding directly to the heads of the institutions for them to procure all that is needed to feed our wards.
A government delegation on Thursday toured some warehouses to facilitate the evacuation of the food items. Some 139,872 bags of rice are ready for supply to affected schools. The food items will be sent to the 54 zonal food distribution centers across the country for onward delivery to schools.
This is the first phase of what we expect will take about a week, because the country is vast and we expect to distribute 139,872 bags of rice to the 16 regions for onward distribution to all the secondary schools which need the rice. It is going to be a fulfillment of John Dramani Mahama's promise to decentralize the food distributory arrangements as far as the secondary schools are concerned.
About 300 bags of rice have been loaded in these two military trucks behind me for distribution in the Greater Accra region alone. That is for today. From tomorrow onwards, the other distributions would happen for the rest of the 15 regions with the schools affected with this food shortage. We understand that there is going to be security escort throughout the process to ensure that these food items arrive safely in the various destinations.
This is a directive from the President. It is being led by the Chief of Staff and the Flagstaff House with representation from Parliament, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Agric, the Ghana Education Service, and the Ghana TVET services. So let no one accost any truck or think that this is food items being smuggled. In fact, there's going to be security escorts.
For the next 1 month, this initial step is expected to ensure food sufficiency in senior high as